Began in Brazil on a day of twists and turns in the impeachment proceedings against President Dilma Rousseff. The Senate leader and the acting Speaker of the lower house are trading accusations about the legitimacy of both the previous and an upcoming impeachment vote. CCTV's Lucrecia Franco is in Rio de Janeiro to help us sort all of this out. Lucrecia.
Another chapter in this political drama that has become Brazil. This morning, the acting House Speaker of the lower house said that the process had to be annulled. All the impeachment process actually that was launched in April in the lower house had to be annulled. This is about Dilma Maranhão. He's the acting House Speaker of the lower house of chamber, and he was actually filling in for Eduardo Cunha. That he was suspended last week for alleged corruption and abuse of power. So there's a lot of legal and judicial and political kind of battle to know exactly what happened. But the lower house speaker actually annulled the impeachment process. This happening 2 days before the Senate is supposed to vote on the impeachment process, to vote for the trial of Dilma Rousseff, that should leave the office for about 180 days. That's expected to happen, to stand a trial for manipulating. Well, the accusations is that she manipulated the government accounts and covered shortfalls during her re-election in 2014. So now the Senate is decided to ignore this annulment, this cancellation of this first vote in the lower house, and says it will proceed. The voting in the Senate next Wednesday will proceed, and is ignoring what the lower house speaker is saying. So this is battle between the Senate and the lower house. We don't know exactly what's going to happen.
It's been wild to watch all of this. It seems like every day there's a new chapter being written. Any reaction at all from the President Dilma Rousseff?
Well, yeah, she said early in the morning when all this was happening, when this annulment was being announced, that she was asking for caution of her followers because she didn't know exactly the consequences of the speaker's challenge.
I do not have this information officially. I am speaking here because I could in no way pretend that I did not know about the same thing that all of you know about. It is not official. I do not know what the consequences will be. Please be cautious. We are living in a web of tricks.
Well, and now the reactions have been actually the markets had fallen sharply. The dollar, the real, the Brazilian currency has also fallen, and it's actually a lot of uncertainty. Nobody knows what's going to happen. If the announcement of this annulment will happen actually officially tomorrow, and then it could all end in the Supreme Court. But we will know. Actually, this is there are more questions than answers in all this political crisis.